Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm here with my wife Nancy, my wife of 37 years. We appreciate the opportunity to speak. We will be brief. As Senator Miller knows, because I've testified for him before, I'm always quick and always done on time. But I would like Nancy, a mother of 3 and grandmother of 7, to make a short statement, and then I'll follow up.
I don't have a lot to say tonight. It is getting late. I have one big question, though, and it really perplexes me. Why does a woman have the right to kill just because she is a woman? Every day in these United States, we put thousands of criminals to jail for killing other men, women, and small children. And yet tonight, you are considering a bill that it would allow women to legally kill live third-term babies. A horrifying thing. How far into insanity has women's liberations actually gone? And how confusing. How confusing to society. Do we allow people to kill other people? Or do we allow just women to kill?
We came to Rhode Island 30 years ago, and we love this state. And because we love it, we're aghast at what this body is seriously considering. Senator Golden said our opposition is based in fear. She mistakes revulsion for fear. She mistakes determination to prevent an egregious injustice for fear. Our opposition is not based in fear, it's based in love. Love for the innocent lives this bill puts in jeopardy. Those who support this bill, I've heard them all night, indulge in chilling euphemisms. They talk about terminating pregnancy and women's health care and reproductive freedom and bodily autonomy. They talk about everything but the glaring truth that a child who would otherwise live and breathe and thrive on his or her own can be readily killed under the provisions of this law if it is passed. That's what the law says. That's what you're being asked to do. That's not a choice. That's a moral abomination. These are not reproductive rights. They're destructive rights. And this matter is not the province of lawyers and doctors. We're not lay people who have to defer to quarreling experts. We're human beings who can make our own decisions by protecting those without a voice. Even if you don't find this bill unconscionable, it's unnecessary. If you count yourself in the moderate pro-choice camp, you're considering signing on to a bill similar to those that have provoked immense revulsion across the nation. You're taking an extremist position that's trying to wrap itself in a cloak of moderation. Don't let yourself be lulled into thinking this is a mere codification of Roe v. Wade. It goes well beyond that. The proponents of the bill are very much aware of that fact. Many doctors tonight have testified in support of the bill, and they've said post-viability abortions almost never happen. None of them would ever do them as a matter of good practice. I was thankful to hear that. But if that's the case, then why the change? Why not take the time to codify the extreme circumstances in which a post-viability exception is justified, something everyone seems to agree on, that they would only be under the most extreme circumstances, instead of leaving this wide open door of exploitation by less scrupulous providers. And we probably didn't hear from any of those less scrupulous providers tonight, but they're definitely out there. That's known. Nancy and I are deeply saddened the state we've come to love is considering joining the ranks of those who are actively celebrating the removal of all remaining protections for innocent life. Please know the ramifications of this bill's passage will be profound and dark. We already lose many citizens who leave Rhode Island seeking better places to find a job and raise their families. Those numbers will only grow as many of us find that we can't stay in a state that would allow such grave injustice to be enshrined in our laws. A state that may, in fact, become a haven for late-term abortions. Is that what we want as our legacy? Please, for the sake of Rhode Island's unborn children, and for the sake of our state's reputation, for God's sake, please do not advance this bill. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Any questions or comments for this witness?